Have you ever looked back and had a moment where everything just clicks? A moment where you suddenly understand something that was right in front of you the whole time, but you never saw it. I had one of those moments recently, and it was all about my mom. It completely changed the way I see her, and maybe, just maybe, it'll do the same for you. Growing up, I always thought my mom was just, well, mom. She was the one who made sure dinner was on the table. My homework was done, and my clothes were clean. She was a constant, a given. I never really thought about her life outside of being my mother. She didn't have fancy hobbies, or go on exciting trips with friends, like some other parents did. Her world seemed to revolve entirely around our family. And honestly, I think, a part of me, a younger, more selfish part, just accepted that without question. I remember one specific thing: her old, worn-out brown coat. She wore that coat every single winter, for as long as I can remember. It was faded, a button was mismatched, and the cuffs were frayed. I'd even feel a little embarrassed sometimes, when she'd drop me off at school wearing it. I'd see other moms in their stylish new jackets, and wonder why my mom couldn't be more like them. I once asked her, "Mom, why don't you get a new coat?" She just smiled and said, "Oh, this old thing, it's perfectly warm. No need to waste money." And that was that. I accepted her answer and moved on. The wasted money part just flew right over my head. But where was that money going instead? It was going to my piano lessons. It was going to the new sneakers I just had to have to fit in. It was going toward the school trips I would have been devastated to miss. It was funding my dreams, my experiences, my happiness. For comfort, her desire for something new, was always the first thing to be sacrificed, placed on an altar for my benefit, and I was completely oblivious. The realization hit me like a ton of bricks last month. I was shopping for a winter coat for myself, agonizing over 2 different styles, when I saw an older woman looking at a simple coat, touching the fabric, then looking at the price tag and sighing before walking away. And in that instant, I saw my mom. I saw all the years she put her own needs on the back burner, not just for a coat, but for everything. The new books she didn't buy so I could have my textbooks. The dinners out she said no to so we could save for a family vacation. All these tiny, invisible sacrifices that built the foundation of my life. She never complained. She never made me feel guilty. She just did it, quietly, fueled by a love so immense that her own wants became secondary. She wasn't just mom. She was a dreamer who put her dreams on hold for mine. She was a woman with her own desires, who chose to desire my happiness above all else. That old brown coat wasn't a sign of her not caring about her appearance. It was a symbol of her love. It was her armor, her superhero cape, worn thin in the service of her family. So, if you can, call your mom, or your dad, or whoever that person was for you. Ask them about the coat they never bought, the trip they never took. You might just uncover a story of sacrifice you never noticed. A story of a love so profound it was willing to become invisible, just so you could shine. It's a late realization for me, but it's one I'm so incredibly grateful for. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.